One notable true crime story from the 1800s is the murder of Mary Rogers in 1841, which became one of the most sensationalized cases of the 19th century in the United States. The murder of Mary Rogers, 1841. The victim. Mary Rogers was a beautiful young woman who worked as a cigar saleswoman in New York City. She was often described as a woman of extraordinary beauty and charm, and her life was marked by a number of suitors. She became somewhat of a local celebrity, and her disappearance would soon captivate the public. The crime. In July 1841, Mary Rogers disappeared. Her body was found floating in the Hudson River, just off the coast of New York. She had been drowned, and there were signs of physical violence, suggesting she had been murdered. The circumstances surrounding her death sparked widespread interest and speculation. The investigation. Initial theories. There were various theories about who might have killed Mary Rogers. Many believed that it could have been one of her many admirers, and the case quickly became a media sensation. The role of Edgar Allan Poe. The case took on additional intrigue when Edgar Allan Poe, the famous writer, became involved. Poe, whose writing often dealt with dark themes of mystery and murder, published a fictionalized account of Mary Rogers' death in The Mystery of Marie Roget, 1842. Poe's story mirrored the real events of her disappearance, and many believed he was using the case as inspiration, though some suspected that Poe had been attempting to solve it. The suspects. One key suspect was Richard Cunningham, a man who had been romantically involved with Rogers. He was seen as a likely suspect because of his suspicious behavior after her disappearance, though he was never definitively connected to the crime. Another theory was that Rogers' mother, who was a known alcoholic, might have had some involvement in the death, possibly through a tragic argument. However, no evidence ever supported these theories. The outcome. Despite a massive public outcry and an investigation that attracted the attention of the media and Edgar Allan Poe, the case was never solved. The identity of Mary's killer remains unknown to this day, and the murder of Mary Rogers remains one of the most mysterious and unsolved crimes of the 19th century. This case is often remembered not just for the tragedy of the crime but for how it captured the imagination of the public and inspired a famous writer to explore the dark side of human nature through fiction.